and you just hit record whenever you want.
Got it.
Alrighty. So your dashboard right here. So the biggest thing I want everybody to really pay attention to, all of this information right here, all these little buttons, you can find everything right here. All right, these are just your little quick buttons, right? Quick access. So right off the back, we're gonna go to new ambassadors, right? Or actually, let me explain this real fast, sorry. So this is where you can go in right here and edit your subscriptions, right? You can change the date in there. You can see what products you actually have and also the order PV. Next, you have your current PV. So this is gonna be where your customers are actually, right? Points and rank, this is where your detailed genealogy actually is. There's going to be multiple graphs in there, which I'll show you, where you can see where you were the previous month, and also you can go all the way back to a year, right? Every report that we have back here, you can view a year back, which is amazing. New ambassadors, self-explanatory. You can see your level ones and also your teams. This is just, again, a quick little button where you can go to rank up roadmap, aspire, enjoy the journey. Customers, it's a little bit, it's pretty much the same information, but it can tell you how many subscriptions off and on that you actually have. Ambassadors, it's going to give you that breakdown of where your PV is actually coming from too, right? Your PV for customers, retail customers. Consistency club, how many months you've actually hit it, which this will be updated also. And then these are just shareables, right? Click on shareables there. You can go to the help center, which the help center, honestly, I would recommend every single person going in and watching those videos. That is going to be an even better walkthrough than what I can give, because we have these pre-recorded. Alex Eldridge, he helped out pretty much build this whole system. He's broken it down for everybody. Sonny and Cher and the Scoop, right? Now, let's go over here and we're gonna go to new ambassadors, right? Now, what everyone might notice right when that came up is that it was calculating. The most time you're really gonna have is about 10, 15 seconds, right? I know that feels like forever when we're on this. Just let it load, right? Clicking around and all that, sometimes that can make it take even longer, especially when we go in and try to download the reports, Excel, whatever it is, right? Export the data. You keep clicking on it, it's going to take a long time for it to load. So let it do its work, right? New ambassadors, again, you can see how many are level ones, how many on your team. Also, you can break it down right here. Again, you can go a month back. And anything that you click on these, this is what's going to control this report, okay? What we really want for everybody is to pretty much get away from downloading it into an Excel document, because I know a lot of people aren't Excel savvy. I wasn't either until I joined this job, actually. So pretty much anything you want to do, change it here, and it's going to change, right? Get back to your current month, reset your filters, boom. Now again, these are just little quick buttons. So if you do want to see who joined on with that welcome pack, you click yes, vice versa for no. New ambassadors with no activity, boom, boom. Easy as that. Another really cool thing that I like a lot, it breaks it down by actual levels now. So you guys can actually see specific levels, right? Break it down a little bit more for you. And then just like in the old back office, you can actually put filters onto here, right? I just clicked on that once. Now it's in numerical order. Super fun, super simple. Now, if we go on over here, you're going to see two export data pretty much buttons, right? Except they're two completely different things. So since I went ahead and clicked on that and put them in order, right, by level, what you want to do, if you want to export by putting filters on this, you're going to go ahead and click this button right here, export data, right? Because what that's going to do is going to download all the filters that you already put it on if you wanted to print it out, if you wanted to share it, whatever it is. Now with this is pretty much like downloading your detailed genealogy for this month for new ambassadors. So if you wanted to see September's new ambassadors, I would click on September, and you notice nothing down here changed, right? You go ahead, click on download detailed genealogy report, and it give you your September 2017 report right there, right? This is honestly, these two buttons, that was the most confusing part for me when I was walking through the training. Because I was like, well, they both do the same thing. No, they don't. Right? Points and rank up. Now, on this tab, some ambassadors that are watching this training video might ask themselves, Dylan, why can't I see these? Right? That is something that is currently being worked on. For some reason, some graphs don't actually pull up. That is being looked into right now. So just again, breathe. It's coming, I promise. You can pretty much see the breakdown of what your points were last month versus right now, right? And again, this little drop down right here will control each graph. So if you want to go back to last November and see where your points are, it's not only going to give you November, but it's going to give you also October of 2016 too. It's always going to compare back-to-back months, which is really, really cool. Again, it's going to give you that outside leg points until you achieve that goal for your rank, how many qualified ambassadors you actually need. Awesome, let you know if you achieve it or not. Now down here, this is exactly like that new ambassador tab. You're going to see some of the same buttons. Now, except on your detailed genealogy, you can do really cool stuff, and you can actually search now by primary leg and outside legs, instead of you having to scroll through your reports until like, oh, found one, oh, that must be my first one, or whatever it is. It took me hours to do that, so I'm so happy. This is one of my favorite little buttons. Right? Again, anything that you press up in here, this is what's going to control this report down here. So if you want to change a month, awesome, click on that. It's going to populate down here. One of the biggest things too that even me and Amanda, I used to send you reports all the time of those ambassadors, 0 through 99 PV. You don't need those reports anymore because we have everything up here. These are quick buttons. So you can see, okay, who's 100 plus PV so far this month, right? You click on it, boom, every ambassador that has over 100 PV. Again, go ahead and click on it. It's going to take a second. Boom, now they're in order. So what you want to do, come over here, export it out. If you wanted it, you don't have to use it though. Right? Same thing with 1 through 99 PV, 0 through there. Something really cool, fast start eligible points. This is a great little tab for everybody to pay attention to so you know who you're actually working with, who you should be spending some time with, right? And then people whose AWH renewal are due. This is something that will come into play, I believe, shortly. Don't quote me on that, though. Now, again, you want to download a certain month's detailed genealogy. Come to this tab right here. Boom. Download it. It's going to download actually in numerical order, which is really cool, simple, so you don't have to put that filter on it right away. Right? So any questions on that, Amanda?
Yes. Can you scroll back down real quick?
Absolutely.
So I don't see, so I see name, status level, paid level, all those titles. I don't see like where are the points I'm getting from that person.
Yeah,
Is that column
Mm-hmm.
no longer there?
No, points are going to be right here, and I just reset it real fast. So yes, these are a little bit different than what you guys are used to in the back office. I know one of the biggest
now we
things.
can't see the order.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah. And also you won't be able to see their address either for ambassadors.
Wow.
Right. Yeah. And honestly, again, don't quote me. I think it might be due to just kind of legal purposes where we kind of need to hide that information a little bit more. Who knows? Maybe soon you'll get that back there. I'm not 100% though.
That stinks, because if I want to send, like I was planning on sending Christmas cards.
Yeah.
Then...
So, I mean, and this has to load real fast for me. You will be able to see their email address, their contact information. So you can still contact them. It is just, you can't surprise them right there.
But then we don't see any of their orders, right?
Not of right now. No, customers you will be able to see. All right. I'm going to show you that right now. Again, I apologize. It's taken a few minutes.
And it's going to ship to the 8750 Riverside.
So if someone comes to us and if another ambassador comes to us and says, I can't figure out if so-and-so's order went through, how do we... I've had a lot of those.
Yeah, and honestly, I think the biggest thing as of right now, everybody knows that it's a brand new system, right? There's going to be updates through it. So I think the best thing that you can do right now, if you're not sure, I know that sometimes it can be a hard conversation to actually call somebody like, hey, just want to make sure your order went through, it processed. Go that extra mile right now and just have that interaction with them. Give them that call, because you don't want to be wondering if they had an issue with actually putting an order through or anything like that. Take a little bit of time, especially, it's 3 days left in the month. This is probably the best time to be doing that. You know what I mean?
And it's a good excuse to, open up that
reconnect
and reconnect with everybody. So
absolutely.
I think I will encourage everyone to message their level ones and just say, hey, I know we have a new system. Just want to make sure that your order processed and everything. Do you need anything? That sort of thing. And just know I'm here.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I think that's a great excuse to follow up our level ones.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I think, like I said, this is the perfect time to do it too. It's 3 days left in the month, or what is it? Yeah. 3 days left in the month. It's perfect.
Yeah.
Now, if my computer just wants to run for me, I apologize. It's just
and I know it's frustrating too with a new system, and I'm talking to those who are watching the recording too. Like, I know it's frustrating when we can't have all the answers. But we can look at this in two ways. We can look at this as, oh my gosh, like I just don't know whose order went through and everything, and we can get all stressed out about it, or we can go with the flow and just connect arms and just help each other out and just know that you need to be patient. And I know this whole system looks amazing, and I haven't even had a chance to play around like we are right now, and I'm really glad that I took the time out to do this, because I can see that this is going to be a much better system. It's just we're missing some things that eventually I know will be in there.
Oh, absolutely. And I think the biggest thing that I want to tell everybody, who's actually watching this, this is the best thing that could possibly happen to us. The biggest things too is, there's never a good time to roll out a system, but I mean, this is probably one of the best times in the aspect of, it is the holiday season, and everyone does kind of take not time off, but I mean, that's not where their full thing is, right? I would rather put a system in when there's a little less momentum than do it January 1st when everybody has those lists together of, their New Year's resolutions, right? We're going to get so many things buttoned up that everybody is going to love. We have so much communication going out with the field, lots of information coming back in. Utilize the user voice, and I will show you where the user voice is too. You guys have a voice, and I want you to project that out. You get that answer back from IT. All right, so don't feel like anyone's going unheard. Believe me, we know we're working our butts off. So to go back into the PD column, right? So you're going to go right here to PV and be able to see where your current PV is of this month, total customers. And again, you want to go back a month, you want to go back 3 year, whatever. All you have to do, click a different month, and everything down here will populate for that.
I have a question about that. So it says my current PV is 256.15.
Yeah.
However, if I look down here in that little circle, it says 422.05. So why are those different?
So I believe what this was actually going to be going for, and I think they're actually making updates to it, so don't quote me on this again. I thought this was actually just going to be your personal PV, right? Not 100% on that actually though, because then your PV right here, your personal PV is 227 right here. So let me look into that first, okay?
But I can't click on and see who that preferred customer is. Or can
For the, like whose PV is there?
Yeah.
Like who you're getting an actual PV for? Yeah, you can.
Where do I find that?
Let me go down here real fast. So you actually won't be able to do it that way. But so down here, again, you're gonna go ahead and put a filter on this. These are the people that you're actually getting PV from right here.
Okay.
Right. So again, that was a double click on the PV tab to bring those people all the way up. Now, what you will be able to do with customers is you will be able to see what their order is. And I don't want to go into this just because this is somebody's personal information on this. It's going to show pretty much, I think it shows their address actually. Here, let me do one thing real fast. I just want to make sure that there's no personal information on this page if I pull it up.
What's her last name?
Yeah, so there is personal information if you click on their actual orders.
Okay.
But it's going to give you the breakdown of what products that order actually is. You're going to be able to see right here, order number, day it was made, and what the status is. Is it printed? Is it shipped? Is it delivered? Also, subscriptions too. Okay. Now, what I did right here, though, on the detailed genealogy, you will also have this option. You already do. You're going to see this little plus mark next to their name. That's when you're going to go ahead. You're going to click on it. You're going to be able to see their contact information, right? Phone number, email, sponsor, all that. So, I mean, you still have contact as of right now. You just do not have that extra option of I have their, their address right in front of me.
Okay.
Again, this is pretty much to show you what, where the commissions you are, how far away you are from getting that 15 versus 25%, right?
Mm-hmm. And
again, you have your buttons up here. So anything you click up here with this also, that's going to affect this. Okay. Same thing as the detailed genealogy. If you want to see a certain month, click on this and then download it out. If you went over here and clicked on a few times, that's what you wanted to see, you would click the export data. Right. I won't go into commission summary unless you are okay with that because it does show personal information. We don't have to. Honestly, commission summary, it's extremely simple. You go in there, you can see every single month. It's going to have a little plus button like one of these on the month, and it's going to give you the breakdown of what bonuses you achieve to get that commission rate. So we won't go into that. Everybody can kind of play around with it themselves. Super simple. And then rank advancements. Rank advancements really cool. Once the information populates, but you have nothing today, which is all right. Doesn't mean that there's not more in there usually. You're going to be able to see all their information, right? What their previous month rank was and their highest achieved rank.
Who would be in here?
Yeah. The rank advancements.
Like for the month?
Yeah.
Okay, so if someone went gold this month, they would be in here.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really good because we didn't have that before.
Yep. You guys had to pretty much figure out if somebody wanted to try to push 1 month, right? And you had to follow up with them every single week. You'll be able to kind of see that right here, which is awesome. Now, I do want to go back into your detailed genealogy one more time because I want to show you a really cool task too. So you can go into anybody's name, right, and click View Team. This is where you can really see a breakdown of your ambassadors, your level ones. Figure out what their current PV is, active ambassadors, team size, new ambassadors for the month, and ambassador points for that next level. This is where you're going to be able to see. I know you had a question on that. Somebody asked, what's my goal? How many points do I need out of my primary or my outside leg to get to gold? This is where it's going to show you right here.
That's awesome.
Right? And you can keep going down. You can click on that name. Boom. You can go and view that one. Probably shouldn't have done that, though. We'll go back. Give me 1 second.
Right.
There we go. All right. But there's a lot more visibility now when it comes to your guys' team, which is really, really cool. You finally have that. Incentives, recognition, I really won't go into that. Consistency Club, it's just like on the dashboard where it gives you the breakdown of how many times you've achieved it, how many, 11 out of 3 or whatever it is. That's where you go ahead and view that information. Sharing Plexus, this is where you can go in, use all the shareables, click what type you want, products, awesome. It's going to have a Twitter.
Is that where I just lost my train of thought. The silver to the road to silver and all that. Where are those trainings?
Rank up roadmap.
Yes.
Talking about that.
Rank up roadmap.
Go back over here.
Tools probably.
Let's see.
Baby steps. I mean, like some features are very awesome.
Rank up roadmap should be in here.
And she's gonna be an ambassador, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So, a few things.
Or is it on the dashboard?
It should be on the. It should be in tools, honestly.
So, which one pack, right?
No.
And what extra products?
Oh, right there. Yeah, you were right. It is on the dashboard. So it's going to be right there. You can go in, learn more. See, Amanda already knows more than I do. And then shop. Super simple. Now, like I was telling you, the help center, you guys got to go in here. Seriously, the biggest thing is, one, you can see where all the communication is too, right? What they have been fixing, what they haven't been. And also, you want to be updated on what's actually going on, right? You want to know how to direct somebody to how to log in to the first time,
Yeah.
right? Password received. I mean, you click on these and it puts you over to a video. And we made them, right? At the end, yeah, report an issue also. Now I want to show you also where that user voice is too. So yes, you had it on there, but if you go to report an issue, say we want to go into something's going on with your account, we can see right here that a new ambassador, blah, 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 is not showing up on my dashboard. Preferred customer is not showing up on the dashboard. people can go in, put a vote in, and then also right here, this is actually IT responding back to their issue,
Okay.
right? We're aware of this issue and we are working towards resolution of it pretty much. They
Okay.
answer everything back. It will let you know by putting your
So why
email
would
in there.
Vote because they're having that same issue.
If someone's having a similar issue to it, it's going to prompt you to put your email address in there too, so you can get communication back once that issue is actually corrected or updated or whatever it is.
Awesome.
And honestly, that's it. You can get back to your account information just by clicking right here or scrolling over and go to my account. We actually, let me make sure that none of your information is right there for you. Sorry, I'm just clicking away. So we actually won't go into that. That's where you can go in, change your subscription, also edit your contact information, address, credit cards, all that fun
Where
stuff.
was that again?
You go ahead and hover over this little red button and you click on my account.
Sorry, I can't see it. Where is it?
It's up in the top right corner.
Our faces were covering it.
Oh, I was like, it's right here.
Our faces were covering it.
Oh, I love it. I love it. See, that's the perks of having like 3 computer screens. I haven't been looking at the camera. I've just been like over here. But honestly, it's extremely simple. I know it can be a little crazy when you have that new system update, right? Spend some time in it, especially the people who are watching this recording. 20, 30, 40 minutes in there. Play around, get to know it. This is your assistant pretty much. This is where you do your business. So learn it like the back of your hand, and send whatever on over to Amanda, and she can always forward it on over to me if you guys have questions. If I can help out, I will. We can jump on another call. So
Thank you so much, Dylan. We
You are-
really appreciate that.
you are
He's
so
awesome.
welcome. You are very welcome. Thank you. I do got to jump off, but like I said, let me know.